Hello everybody, Big Planes here, and this is going to be a bit of a bizarre video because I know I left off up here on the nose, which this is the progress that has been made on it since, which isn't that much to be perfectly honest with you, but the main reason why too much progress hasn't been made on the nose since is because the parts have not yet arrived. So I'm still waiting for the parts on the nose, and yes, I'm still waiting for the parts up here from Slovenia. But once those arrive, I will make a video on it. But I wanted to update you guys on the plane. I wanted to still get things done because I do have a time frame on this one. So I thought I would start the tail. So that's what's going on back here. And this is the first section. It's hard to sort of explain what the sections are, but there will be two sections for the tail, just like there are two sections for the nose. There will be the inner section, this will go in here, and then there will be another section which will go right here, which will actually have the vertical stabilizers, the horizontal stabilizers, blah, blah, blah. So I'm working on the first section right now, and it's fairly simple. There's not too much going on here. It will just attach, I'll try to get the angle here. It'll just attach straight on like this to this, like that, using a technique that I'm going to use to connect it, which will be durable, yet still portable. And generally, I mean, what's been going on in here is I did get some seats in. I'm going to have a bit of an issue here because it looks like the restrooms are going to be right on the seam where it's connecting to the other part of the plane. So what that means is that whoever's in there, when I separate this thing, it's not going to work out well for them. But of course, I'm gonna try to cover that when I do the interior, which will be after I do the rest of the plane. But I did put some of the seats in. I kind of ran out here, which is why you're seeing those. But again, parts for those are on the way, so don't worry. And something else I'm pretty decently happy with is the dispersal, or the random dispersal, of those blue tinted windows in here. They kind of represent passengers that wanted their windows a little bit more tinted than the just clear. Just like the real 787 would have. It does not have the shutters. It has those tinted windows, and that's how I decided to represent those on this model. The doors work just like they do on the rest of the plane. You can kind of see how it looks. I think I might move that window back. I got a lot of comments on the last update video saying that they should be more octagonal, but the problem there is that would make them taller or larger than the main windows, which I don't want to do because, well, they're not. So I'm just going to stick with the little 1x1s. I know it may not be the most accurate, but that's what I want to just stick with for now because I think it looks the best on the model. And again, the doors function in the same way as before. You can just pop them out like this, and then they just, trying to get best angle here, slide right out over like that. And this, I'll show you this from the other side here. You can kind of see again, it just pops straight out and slides back. And what's cool about these doors, as I already showed you at the front, is they fold directly flush onto the rest of the model. So I think those actually worked out really well. And just the way the doors work actually leaves a lot of room. The 787 had a very wide entrance, and I'm quite happy with how that looked. So another thing I wanted to show you is the bottom. So there's not much going on down here. It's very multicolor, but there is something going on. So obviously this is going to have to be tapered to fit the bottom there. But you can kind of see here from this gap, this is where another cargo hold is going to be. So this entire section down here is going to be a cargo hold. So probably this section right here, that'll be a cargo hold. I'll obviously have to have some stuff right here to be able to connect it, and I'll have to have some stuff back here to be able to connect that unit, and I'll obviously have to have a spine going through here so it doesn't warp. But that's what I'm thinking for that, to try to get a cargo hold in the back of the aircraft. Again, this all has to be built very, very lightly compared to the rest of the plane. That nose was designed to be built very heavily, and since we don't want this thing to tip on its tail, this thing needs to be built very lightly. So I'm going to try to get more progress done on this. Hopefully the parts for the nose show up soon, and I'll be able to update you on that. But I wanted to keep progress going on this plane even while we're waiting for parts, which is why I decided to sort of skip ahead to the tail. I'm probably not going to start the actual tail part that has like the vertical stabilizers and the horizontal stabilizers for a little while now, but I want to finish the nose first so I can have it stand on its own nose gear. So that's all I'm really going to update you for this one. I know it was kind of short, but a little bit long. And hopefully I'll have another update for you on this plane coming very, very soon. So that's all I have for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and bye for now.